This is Matrix Lord 212, and according to Stephen Moffat, the finale will change the course of Doctor Who forever. Wonderful. Just what I need to hear. That the show may be screwed up. Why can't we just do a show like Doctor Who and stop trying to make it so freaking ridiculous that, like Stephen Moffat's going to be the one that tells the Doctor's name. Stephen Moffat's going to be the one that's going to make fans go nuts. Just do the show and stop trying to make it something else. I think there's going to be more people pissed off than anything else. And hopefully, I'm going to say this today because I don't know, because I'm hearing some stuff. Journey to the Center of TARDIS better have rooms and not have corridors the whole episode, because then it's going to be like a cheat, like Let's Kill Hitler, where it wasn't about that, or Bells of St. John, which it wasn't about that. So people are going to be up in arms if they're promised one thing and they get another. And then they're going to look at the budget and say, well, maybe there wasn't money to do this. Well, what's going on? So I'm just hoping today that the episode is awesome and it delivers. Because it's really, if you didn't know it, all the fans think it's going to be the greatest episode on demand. And if it's not, the heat that's going to come down is going to be absolutely ridiculous. All right, going forward. Stephen Moffat says the finale will change the course of Doctor Who forever. Stephen Moffat is coming from Doctor Who TV UK. Stephen Moffat is making some extremely bold claims about Series 7, finale, promising the name of the Doctor will change the show forever. In a BBC press interview, Moffat first spoke about the new monsters appearing, the Whispermen. Looks like the Trickster. Anyway, that's my words. We wanted to create a brand new monster. That's not a new monster. We wanted to create a brand new monster to create the chills in the finale. And the thought of the stylish, whispering, almost faceless creatures was an idea that first scared me and that I thought would work well in an episode that looks forward and back. Hyping up the final story of the run, he said, it's full of surprises and questions that have never been answered in the history of Who, including the Doctor's greatest secret. We're not pretending. We're not kidding. It's actually going to happen. The episode is called The Name of the Doctor and involves our hero in a conflict that is very, very personal to him. Usually, he's saving other people, but this time he might be the one who needs to be saved. Well, didn't that happen in Wedding River Song, where everybody wanted to help the Doctor? Okay. This is what I'm saying. It's like every episode is the same, but they only on certain episodes they really point it out. And that's Wedding River Song. Everybody wanted to save the Doctor from dying and preventing his death. So same thing. In my eyes. We're also, and this is back from the article, we'll also find out what makes his new companion so impossible, and there's a surprise that no one has got right so far, and the one that will change the course of Who forever. While Smith adds, with the 50th, this is going to be by far the biggest year in the history of the show, and the finale is just a start. It focuses on a pivotal moment in the Doctor's life and the life of his companion. It's a complete game changer, and it all starts now. One thing that wasn't said was, well, someone mentioned it, but do you imagine if Rose Tyler saw the future and saw that when he's the 11th Doctor, things are going to go down? And, it's not coming from me. Someone said this, that it is possible that Rose Tyler, as the Bad Wolf, fragmented Clara. She saw the future. Maybe she changed it by creating a companion or doing something to make this companion impossible, and maybe that's why she's part of the 50th anniversary. I didn't state that. That's not my idea. That was somebody else's idea. God, I wish I knew who said that. Maybe it was Modern Age Nerd. I'm not sure. But, that is a possibility. That could be the game changer, that Rose Tyler knew the future and did that. And then of course, everything was erased. Captain Jack was never could die. Different things happened. She put things in place to protect the Doctor. She put the things in place with Captain Jack Harkness to come back to life. She also did the thing in place with Clara. Maybe she had a hand in the river thing. I don't know. But that's what basically someone came up with. And I really hope that the show isn't destroyed because of Stephen Moffat. Because I'm not saying, he's I always said he was a genius, but now he's doing things with the writing that are having me question that fact. But I just hope that he doesn't screw it up where even the kids can't figure it out. So I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he isn't. But there are things that are going on in the show that's pissing me off, which I'll talk about in the Real Whovians cast. All right? And that's it. Take care. Bye.